wait, I can't say that anymore. Oh, yeah, it's copyrighted. I can't say what's up. I gotta think of something else. Konnichiwa, gamers! No na! ¿Qué pasa? Katala! Nihoma! Hi, I'm Jim from Just Push Play. That didn't work. Top of the day to you, gamers! Comment ça va? I can't do this anymore. Oh my god, I'm just having too much fun and we're not allowed to have fun anymore. What's up, gamers? This is Jim from Just Push Play here. We ain't gonna stop for anything. So I want to start off today's talk with Earthbound on the Super Nintendo. And I got this many years ago. And I love this game. And I'm happy that Nintendo decided to finally bring it to the Wii U. It actually launched today. So it's $10. It's totally worth the $10. I think that's roughly the price I paid for it back in the day, many years ago. So I highly recommend this RPG. It's got a great sense of humor, a lot of cult references. So if you love, culture, video game culture, this is definitely a game I highly recommend. Near the end, it's pretty tough. There are some parts where, yeah, like if you're a modern gamer, then you might find it really tough. But it's a great game. It's well worth the $10, so definitely go for it. It's one of my personal favorites amongst many, but it's right up there as one of the best RPGs in my opinion ever made. So definitely check it out, and start pestering after you beat it. Start pestering Nintendo for Mother 3 because we never got it here in North America. There's been a fan translation. But yeah, it's not the same thing as actually having, the actual box or something, right? So anyways, I have some other topics I want to cover today, so let's move on. If you're an avid Steam user, then you probably are quite aware that Steam has sales that change every so often. And right now, Steam has sales that that start at 12 p.m. and change every 8 hours as well. So it gets people to come back. Now, you might be interested in hearing about a cool article that had 5 different psychological tricks that are going to keep you, as a gamer, coming back and checking out more games in the future. So let's move on. So the first trick that Steam uses on gamers is to develop an artificial scarcity effect. You think that games are only available for a limited amount of time and therefore they're valued more. A second trick that Steam uses on its users is psychological reactance. Because things are only available for a brief period of time, we value them more, and then therefore things that are less available to us, we think have a higher value. Thus, we go for the games that are only available for a few hours at this price, and therefore we value them more than games that actually are available, say, at Future Shop that we can go out and buy at any time because, we think that it's still going to be there the next day. It's going to still be there the next hour even. So a third trick that Steam uses on its users is called the endowed progress effect. What this means is that they give you a random card in the Steam library and you feel compelled to finish the whole set. So because they've given you this freebie, you now feel like you have to finish the whole set, and in order to do that, you actually have to buy more games. So this actually tricks you into buying more games if you feel compelled by this nagging sensation that you don't have the full set and you need all 12 out of 12 cards. A fourth trick is commitment and consistency. We all like to show consistent behavior. Have you ever had your friends sort of be like, yeah, that guy is being kind of weird today. We don't want to give the wrong impression. We want to have a positive effect on people. So we try and have our behavior shaped and molded into something that's consistent so people realize, hey, he's a pretty cool dude. So in order to do that, if we say that we support a certain thing, if I say I support Just Push Play, maybe I feel compelled to buy a Just Push Play t-shirt, or maybe, 10 years down the line, Just Push Play video game. And then when it comes up, that topic comes up again, maybe we feel compelled to tell our friends, like, check out this game, I love this game. And then maybe at Christmas time, you might think, hey, I'm going to buy Joe, my best friend, this game just to be consistent. So you may not have had the, the urge initially to buy them that game, but because you want to be consistent to what you say, you know, because otherwise it causes you undue stress, then you may be compelled to buy one copy of the game for yourself, or another copy of the game for yourself, I mean, and maybe a few copies for all your friends, just to because you really like that game and you want to stay consistent, right? Everyone likes to be rewarded for their behavior. No one wants to be punished. So therefore, Steam actually encourages people by providing a random reward schedule to encourage people to keep buying. So they will actually change the uh, gifts that they have, or the games that they have rather, and then change it up. Say, in the current summer sale, they'll actually have it sales going on at 12 o'clock. So you're kind of tempted to go back and check the next day at 12 o'clock to see what sales are actually going on. So you may want to see, well, is my game that I really want to buy, but I don't have, $50 right now, is that on sale for $20? That would be an amazing price. So you're tempted to go back and check, say, at noon, or you're tempted to check every 8 hours, even as Steam also operates. Every 8 hours they switch the deal. So you may be determined to keep coming back and returning to get that, one game that you hope will go on sale. So it actually encourages repeat business by actually having people come back, every 8 hours, noon the next day, every day, in order to see the game that they want to buy, and hopefully it'll go on sale, for you and I. Anyways, I thought this article was really interesting, and it's right up my alley in what in my interests. So, maybe if you're more aware of how Steam is actually luring you in, maybe you won't buy as many games, but heaven forbid, or maybe you'll spend it on other things, but as long as you know how Steam is actually luring you in, maybe you could spend that money and save up that money on that new TV that you always wanted, or maybe something else that you've had your eye on, instead of spending money on Steam for games that you may not necessarily have the time to play. So I'm Jim from Just Push Play. Keep on gaming, guys. Take care. It's always a pleasure. Bye.